Okay, all set to go. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Adalberto Mondesi.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch is downstairs. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Mickey Mantle will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mantle, 24 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Late swing, foul to the left.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Trey Turner. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that one is inside ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mickey Mantle stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
There's a strike at the knees. Righty to the plate. Good eye on that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Here's a big power throw. Hank Aaron. He was late there. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Runners on the move. Ball misses. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. That one at triple digits.
cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Out towards right center field. Carroll grabs it on the run. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Top of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. Halladay back to work. In the dirt. And that is ball one. Big swing and a miss with Junior. Probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
The throw to first. One up, one down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. The pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Banks off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. So 1 gone with a runner at third. This is Corbin Carroll. Hard hit to third. Tries to get back and save.
He's safe.
Play at the plate. Got it.
Well, Big, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Pudge Rodriguez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head. Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. And we're back to the bottom of the second. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. That clips the corner.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Elly De La Cruz. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. set for the start of the inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat at Alberto Mondesi. And a swing and a miss there. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. 0-2 now. Got him looking. And now one away. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Judge comes up empty there.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. And the righty deals.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Top of the 3rd, no score. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The line of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off left side. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the big-time power threat, Jorge Posada. First pitch just misses. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Carroll sizes this one up, and that's the inning. Back here at San Francisco, new inning getting started, and here is Mickey Mantle. And the right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Sneaks through, base hit. Go-ahead run on base. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Fought off foul. Fourth inning underway. No score. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond.
Runner takes off. It's in the dirt.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're going to go, you got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Hank now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. To first. And that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth, digging in, Mickey Mantle. Martinez back to work. Not even close there. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And now, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering way off the plate. And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one misses, and it's a full count. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. In the dirt. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And ball 4 to avoid.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
De La Cruz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Bounced up the middle. Nice stop. Goes to second. Safe there. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in there. 0-1. 1 out. Base is full. And fouled off. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now the first baseman, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1. Almost got him. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 1-1. And he takes a strike. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging. Next to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Turner with the throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now Bobby Witt Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Foul ball. 2 outs. Swings through that one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And the pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that.
0-2.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. And he deals. Got it by him for the K. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And they get Turner for the out. And there's 2 away. Now here is Mickey Mantle. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, top 6. Now it's the power speed combo at Alberto Mondesi. A wind in the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. It's Aaron Judge now. Little chopper rolls foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Gets him to chase after that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And a pitch. And it skips into dirt. Here's a high chopper. Gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the sixth. Here's a big power threat. Ken Griffey Jr. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Judge sizing this one up. One down. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Righty delivers. And a good eye there. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center, and Aaron makes a nice grab out there. Back here in San Francisco, top of inning number 7, and the batter now, Mickey Mantle. Halladay back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Junior at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Hank Aaron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a foul ball. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And a pitch. They say a win.
1-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And the right-hander deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. 1 away. And now Jackson Merrill, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Kicks and deals. Fouled off to the right. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Posada at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And that's outside. 1-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball inside.
Inside, almost got him. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or 2 when he's on the bases.
Pinch hitter coming on, Josh Gibson.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 with a single base runner. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Misses inside. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. And it's strike two.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Now he steps off. And that's disengagement number 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, Trey Turner at the plate.
Second baseman.
Eric Gagne gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 1-1. And another ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that.
But he's back in time. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Gagne checks on first. Turner back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. Turner runs. Hit high in the air. There he goes. See ya. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. That one in triple digits. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Hank Aaron now at the plate. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. There's a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one high in the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th, and now it's the switch hitting. Second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
Mondesi. Now pitching. Already.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Finishes him off at 103. He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 with the count.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And there are 2 down. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. First offering in the dirt. Fastball for a strike.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 strike away. That one almost got him. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On to first, ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long